we've said this multiple times on the show. It is so difficult.
They don't want to pay
to get your money when you need it and when you deserve it legally. Why do you think that insurance fraud is going to be any easier? It's not.
Their detectives are better than the police detectives.
They are looking actively.
Yeah.
And this is one of the dumbest / funniest versions of this that I've ever seen. Now, four were arrested. Four were arrested in California car insurance scam. These morons decided to fake being a bear, fuck up their own car, and then try to use the footage of that to prove that a bear was in their car. Insurance agents weren't having it. Los Angeles area residents Ruben Tomrazian, Ararat Shirkananian, Vahi Murhad Kayanian, and Alfia Zuckerman. They were charged with insurance fraud and conspiracy in connection to the reported scam from the Department of Insurance. Now, they entered...
How are 4 people involved in one insurance scam?
Because, you know what? I don't know.
That's crazy.
I think it's because one got the costume, one did, they all put together, and I guess it was multiple vehicles as well. And the footage that we're going to see and go over right now came from one of their Rolls-Royce's Ghosts, which is a nice car.
Yeah, 2010 Rolls-Royce.
Yes.
And it just shows he bought it and he didn't have the money for it, so now he's trying to figure out how to have it.
Very much so. The suspects also provided video footage to the insurance company, which showed the quote-unquote alleged bear in the vehicle. Now, if you look at the stuff, state biologists immediately determined it was clearly a human in a bear suit. But we'll watch it and see what you think. The detectives found 2 more insurance claims with 2 different insurance companies from the suspects with the same date of loss in the same location. Each claim involved 2 vehicles, a 2015 Mercedes, a 2022 Mercedes, and suspects also alleged used the bear costume to make it look like a bear also entered and damaged those vehicles.
Yeah, so what they did after a Toyota,
what they did was
Honda.
That's why there was 4 guys. They thought that this was smart. They parked all 4 of their shitty cars in the same parking lot, and then I guess drew straws to figure out who was going to be the bear. They then bought a high-level bear costume, and then they decided, we'll just get them all in one go, and to say that it was a bear serial car slashing, which I've never heard of before or since.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
When I was in Gatlinburg staying overnight, they made sure that we locked the doors to our car because the bears break into the cars.
Yeah, they
know how to open they know how to open the doors.
Oh yeah, they sleep. And so let's just look at this footage. So this is the footage outside of the 2010 Rolls-Royce Ghost. This is what they submitted to insurance to say, look, we look at this bear. I can't even believe it.
I'm ready to believe. I'll tell you that.
There we go. Oh, you see the light, the cabin light of the car turn on?
Okay.
You see
I mean, so far, I kind of believe it. So far, it's just a bear. You don't see it get in. It's in there.
It is very much in
now he's just turning around.
Yeah, that is just, he's turning around. How can a bear fit into the car at this size?
I would have some people, they did a good job, because of the roof. It's blocking a good size.
But you notice they're moving the camera to try to catch it, right? So they're trying to catch this bear. What did he even do? He's just
inside. Yeah, you gotta shake the car more.
Yeah, shake the car. What is he even going for? He's not doing anything. He's just he's turning the radio on and off.
He does look pretty fat. Yeah,
he's just
he's probably the most bear-like of them.
And how insulting is that?
Yeah.
And Arifia, you're the fat one.
You're the fattest of all of us, Arifia.
I don't know if but it sounds like it's really
they didn't even fuck the car up that much.
Look at how bad
they barely fucked up the car.
The claw marks on it are so stupid. They are so uniform. They were done literally almost not fully ruin it. They just they wanted to get the fucking interior redone. Now this is the same. Look at Eddie. Same camera. This is on the Mercedes.
I don't understand. So they just switched cars?
Yep. He parked a new car in the same spot, and then they have this person obviously in a bear suit. Look at the way it's feeling. It's just feeling around.
It's open in the glove department.
You could tell they're all right, now bear it up in there. And he's like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
What do you mean bear it up?
There's honey in the trunk.
Shoot your scat.
Yes.
Take a shit. Shoot your scat. I don't know if my scat is very much my scat, I don't know if it's going to look like people's scat. Scat in there.
It's just more. You gotta rip up this shit more than
It
this.
is so stupid. They are just lightly scratched. All of the walls, the interiors are lightly scratched. This is how many? This is the second. Is this the second week in the row, or maybe third week in a row we've even brought up people framing bears?
Keeps happening.
What is going on here? What in the living fuck is
This
going on?
fucking anti-bear world that we're trying to live in right now is fucked up. Dude.
I thought that bears were one of the ones that everybody
People like
loved.
bears.
People love bears. Look, it's next car. Same thing. Just a bear going in the fucking car.
Man.
So stupid. So they are all probably going to go to jail.
Yeah.
They are. This trip. Let's call them a quartet of idiots. Are going to go straight to jail. I wonder how much time they get.
Can I tell you my favorite bear got killed? Did we talk about this on the show?
I don't know.
$3.99?
Yes.
Yeah.
We did.
Oh,
we
God,
talked
I'm just
about
still broken up about it.
it. It's hard, man.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about it. God, these assholes.
This bear
This is
costume's
why
so stupid.
great bears like $3.99 go down, is because of this anti-bear fucking rhetoric that's being passed on by these fucking people.
It's just not even a very good bear suit.
I mean, it looks pretty cool.
I mean, but look at the Patterson Gimlet footage, right? If you look at that footage,
It is
proper
better than
muscular
this.
suit.
And that's like
proper
when, the
and that's-
60s, right?
Yep. See?
Well, that was also like, remember that was around when 2001 was coming around, when they were making that and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
when we faked the moon landing.
There was some really good monkey suits in that too.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff going on there, man. They just took it from Stanley Kubrick, man, because he had faked the footage because fucking, what's his name? Neil
now you're
Armstrong
talking about
farted on the camera.
Oh, so you think that they did go to the moon and Neil Armstrong farted, so they had Stanley Kubrick reshoot it all?
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of the best theory I've heard.
I can see him farting all over it going, oh, my bad, y'all.
Yeah, it's all that space ice cream.
Oh, damn, I should have been watching my cheese intake, y'all. It's me, Neil Armstrong. Do you know that that's what he sounded like?
Yeah, no one really knows.
If you actually listen to the quote, be like, one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Amen.
I love Neil Armstrong. He was a funny guy, man. Him and Chubby Checker.
Yeah, he was great at the trumpet.
He was good at the trumpet. God, I loved it. I mean, his jazz standards could not be duplicated. We have that. We have. All right, what we got here? We got.
Oh, I got one story. It's an old one, but I never heard of it, and I wanted to talk about it on the show. In South Korea.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll jump right into this.
Yeah. In South Korea, there is VR. This happened like 4 years ago.
Yes, but this
I didn't
is still
know it
fun.
existed. Yeah, we just learned about it now. There is a VR that could reunite you with your dead child.
Now, it sounded like they did this as a way for this. Is a nice thing they did for this woman. It's like a specific company that did this. Like, I guess it was an experiment in digital imagery. This is from 4 years ago.
Yeah,
and it was
Jang Ji-sung was the mother.
That was the name of the woman, and it was the South Korean broadcaster MBC were the ones that did the actual documentary. The documentary, this all came from a documentary called Meeting You, which was this idea of like, the goal was to in what way can VR be good for society?
You know who directed the documentary?
Who?
Kim Jong-woo.
Was that his fun cousin?
That's the name of the director.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
It sounds like it's his fun cousin who reviews roller coasters.
Not only did they digitally recreate the daughter and her voice. She died at 7 years old. But they also recreated their favorite park.
Now,
and so the kid kind of appears from behind a bush and then starts talking to the mom.
Yes. Now I just let's watch some of the video footage, because they filmed all this, and it's just I don't know how I feel, because I hate it. I just don't know if it
definitely doesn't help. No.
I don't know. Some people like it. I don't know. Let's listen to some of this footage. All right. So this is this woman. She's lost in a green screen room with the big VR helmet on. She's going, "Where are you?" Here comes her dead daughter. She's haunting.
Yeah.
She looks like a character from Red Dead Redemption 2.
Mom, where have you been? Have you been thinking of me?
She says, "No, I hate you. I haven't missed you at all." No, she's crying. Now,
And now she's trying to touch her face,
she can't.
but she can't because it's digital, and her hands are just going through the digital
Her
reproduction.
ghost of this wide-eyed cartoon version of her daughter just kind of like hovering like a Street Fighter character waiting to be chosen. Like, this isn't helping you, lady.
No, certainly not. The woman said that she would have, it was nice to be reconnected with her daughter.
She wasn't, though.
But she said that it was sad that her daughter was still just 7.
You see, yes.
Instead of like we're at the age she should have been.
So they wanted to grow her up hot?
Well, I mean, she would have been 11.
Oh.
So, but it would have been nice to see her grow at all.
Honestly, you could pop her up to 22, 23.
Yeah.
Invite some other guys in
The
there.
future.
Yeah, I mean, make her a stripper in the virtual world. Right? This is, honestly, I'm only joking
They
in this way.
They gave her a frozen little purse.
Where does it stop? Because I think that that's what we're going to do. Like, look at this. They took this child's body, right? So they took a child's
They took
body.
a normal child and like a regular child, and they put him in like in VR, like it's
a camera bank. It's like a cylinder of cameras. It looks terrifying. It looks like Total Recall. They did this to a child, and then they subbed the head on to put her dead daughter's head on it, and so that she can go wave her hands at it. But he doesn't really do much motion besides come out from behind this what looks to be a box of ammunition.
Yeah.
It looks like a
the park
from
looks
Fallout.
terrifying.
Yeah, this looks like this
the park
is not
looks terrifying. There's trash everywhere.
This whole thing is horrifying.
Yes.
This whole thing is just like
I think this would be okay
if it was photorealistic and not like a weird like Polar Express style cartoon.
I was gonna say I think it'd be okay if it was like reuniting you with a dog. If like it was like your childhood dog or something that you wanted to hang out with again. I think that would be a little better than a human being.
I think that we need a better relationship with death overall.
Yeah.
And we need to understand it's a part of life. And it's nice.
I should put Tootsie in the little VR thing.
Do it.
Yeah.
And
So I wonder how long it would take to get the horn on her head.
absolutely. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, we put her in there, and then what we'll do is, and then we can turn her as well. What we'll do is a couple. So first, obviously, the little kid here on this body double. We're going to do this. Then again, 23-year-old stripper, put her in there. Do the same thing. Put the kid's head on that.
Yeah.
Put Tootsie's head on that.
Yes.
Right? Because then what we can do, it can go from, you can hang out with Tootsie.
Talk about emotions.
It's nice to see be hanging out with Tootsie. Next thing you know, you can pop some great tits on.
Yeah.
Pop huge rack on it. Pop good butt and dick on it.
The moment you get sick of looking at Tootsie.
Boom. Exactly. And then guess what you also could do with it, man? Dicks and tits.
Yeah.
And you can do butts
Anything
and butts.
you want.
You can do pussies and tits. And,
20
and
dicks. 30
butts.
pussies. Make a whole human out of dicks and pussies.
This is what we're saying is, when does the technology end?
Yeah, that's actually a great idea for a movie monster that's just, too friendly.
Yeah. I'll just fuck you to death with his 5 butts.
so good to see you again.
Get out of here. Quit tempting me with your 5 delicious butts.
Oh, Henry, man.
No, please.
Oh, please see the inside of me.
No, I'm so dehydrated from coming.
Try to guess which pussy is queefing.
Second right.
Wow! Wow! All right.
I know,
Close
because the
your
right
eyes.
one is where I'm getting the juice spray from. Yeah, well, that's your ass. I know that's ass. I know that's ass. It is great. I don't know if people can even find that funny. I just think it's funny to have people crying at a bunch of cartoon daughters of yours because that's not seeing her again. And I know it. I feel like it's obviously very. It's emotional.
It's upsetting.
People get upset. People get upset about it.
But it's so ridiculous. I'm very sorry this woman's daughter died. I'm very sorry that happened to her, and they're going through a lot. But this is crazy. If you're gonna fucking do this, know that we have.
Well, it just doesn't really help. Like, does it help, or it's not acknowledging that they passed on in other ways, or while they're alive? I know that technically the daughter died very quickly of blood-based diseases, which I thought what all diseases were.
Yeah.
But she definitely got died very quickly, and it's very sad. But still, I don't know if but I'm not yucking your yum.
Yeah.
And if this is what you want, then I guess you can have it.
I don't know if it's gonna make you feel better.
Do you remember the one where they had when Kanye West paid for Kim Kardashian to get the hologram of her father?
No.
Yeah, you should look that up. He had,
Really?
he had a hologram made of her father that showed up at her birthday.
What did it say? Not guilty?
I watched my wife fuck OJ and make you.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Do you
Kanye
think
West.
Kanye got one done? Like his mom would have the full
crazy rack.
that she was trying to get when she passed away?
I would expect no less. See, isn't this nice that she got to see her dead father talk to her in cartoon fashion?
Damn, if Julie, it's like, I got you something for Christmas.
And it was your mom?
And it was my mom's ghost, dancing around the Christmas tree, I'd be pretty upset.
Buy me a leather bag next time.
Yeah.
Buy me, there's so many things that can be purchased. Buy this in weed.
Yeah.
Whatever amount of money you spent.
Put it all towards weed. I'll be so happy.
That's a gift.
I can't believe I never heard of this.
You did not see this? Yeah,
No.
he's sings her a song and stuff. It is frightening. It is truly, truly frightening. And honestly, I don't think it helped their marriage.
So proud of the woman that you've become, and all that you've become. All of the hard work and all the businesses you have built are incredible. But most impressive is your commitment to become a lawyer and carry on families.
She has it. And she definitely has it. No, that's really sad. That probably costs several $100,000 to do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's fucking too much. Too much money for something that's extremely sad and fucked up.
Who would be your hologram that you would want?
L. Ron Hubbard.
L. Ron
But the
Hubbard.
problem again is that
has to exist already.
Oh yeah, but again, it's the issue with it is that it's not thinking on its own. You have to write a script for it, so it's not like it's coming out and actually saying anything that would be in the mind of the hologram you want to talk to.
I saw a Ronald Reagan hologram at the Reagan Library.
Yeah, he had more function than the president when he was alive.
It did look like it had Alzheimer's.
Yeah. Oh well, that's fun. See, that's fun. I like that.
Rise from your grave.
There are some things in life that are okay to be a total crapshoot, like my vodka picnics. You know, it's hard to organize because sometimes a vodka picnic only really happens when I have a bottle of vodka and a bench. But the one thing that shouldn't be a crapshoot is finding a doctor. And with ZocDoc, that's something you can do. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors, choose the right one for your needs, and click to instantly book an appointment. We're talking about in-network appointments with more than 100,000 healthcare providers across every specialty, and I'm certain if you DM one or two, they might show up and hang out with you and drink hot vodka in the middle of the day. But largely, they're busy doing their jobs because they're good doctors on ZocDoc. ZocDoc appointments happen fast, typically within just 24 to 72 hours of booking. It's amazing. You can even score same-day appointments if you're lucky. So stop putting off those doctor appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/left. Find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/left. ZocDoc.com/left. Europe United is a nonprofit that exists to close the opportunity divide and give young people access to the resources needed to get a job in the field they desire. Europe United offers 10-plus career pathways that vary by area and are 1 year or less. Students can get access to 250-plus Fortune 500 corporate partners. All of this is at no cost to you. Europe United is completely tuition-free. Students can even earn college credit at some locations. To offset basic expenses, students are provided with a weekly educational stipend. Applicants must be 18 to 29 years old with a high school diploma or GED. To learn more or apply today, visit Europe.org. At this time of year, maybe you're looking back on all the amazing memories you have from 2024, especially if you're in love. Maybe you're already looking ahead to your plans in 2025. Or maybe you're getting crushed by the pressure that is the holiday season and wondering, will the loneliness end me or the consumerism? It's time to take that back. Take back the control of the narrative. Because maybe for some people the plans involve getting engaged to the one you're with. And for others, maybe it's about getting married to yourself. It's easy to do because only one person's got to say yes. You and yourself. All right? You can do that with BlueNile.com. Get yourself a treat. Blue Nile is the original online jeweler since 1999. Ah, the ancient days. On BlueNile.com, you can create a bigger, more brilliant piece than you can imagine at a price that you won't find anywhere else. It might make your holiday season the most magical it's ever been. Maybe if you shop on BlueNile.com, or the loneliness will get you. The cold, the wind. Buy a bracelet instead. I got Blue Nile for my wife, and I'm still getting lucky. You go out there and get some earrings. Honestly, even if you're single, just dangle them. You never know who's going to show up, right? BlueNile.com. Lady bait since 1999. Right now, go to BlueNile.com and use code LASTPODCAST for $50 off your purchase of $500 or more. That's $50 off with code LASTPODCAST at BlueNile.com. BlueNile.com. All right, we got this. This is one last story that I want to talk about here that is, like, horrifying to me. I know a lot of our listeners. We have a lot of bug people in the audience.
I like bugs.
Which is fine. People like bugs. People keep spiders. But this is fucked up.
I don't like bugs in my house, but I like their existence.
I do want to know, side stories, lpotl@gmail.com. Those that do get exotic spiders, how do you get them? Like, what way? Like, where do you...
There's all sites and stuff. You can buy weird fish from all over the world,
But
too.
how do you know if it's legit and not from somebody like this? This story is ridiculous. This guy, a man was stopped. He was a smuggler.
Okay.
He was in Peru. And he was at he was at Jorge Chavez International Airport, and he was stopped because the man, he was a 28-year-old South Korean man who was